Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial. This is number 2 tutorials of how to make your own CMS system. And in this tutorial I'm gonna show you how we're gonna set the database up, and I'm gonna show you how you're gonna set the HTML5 document up in the index.php page. So let's begin with going into our web browser. I'm using Google Chrome, but you can use every single browser you want, so long it can go into this URL. If it not can go into this URL, which I'm pretty sure it can, but if it not can't, you need to use another browser. But if you can't, you are lucky. So you need to go into localhost php It's required that you have XAMPP or WAMP installed, or you use it on your own database, so you don't need to go into this URL, you need to go to the database. But it's not a beginner tutorial, for just say it right out. It's a tutorial for people who want to make their CMS system if they have know something about HTML, PHP, and CSS and JavaScript. But I will still explain some of the things and all that stuff. But let's start with creating a database we call CMS. Good. When you have to do this, you go into the CMS right here, or what you ever have called the database, and you're gonna create a table. I'm sorry for this is Danish, but I can change it to next time, but I can't do it right now. But just look like this. You only need to create a table, so I don't think it's do anything. You go right into here where there is these tools, and you create a table with name users. And I cannot remember how many fields we're gonna have, but I think there's something like 12. We're gonna have ID, that is the name, write the name here, and we're gonna have an integer. We have 111 as the largest, and we're gonna have it primary and also increment. We're gonna have a username, and this is gonna be varchar 300. We're gonna have a password, and it's gonna be varchar 800. We're gonna have an email. It's gonna be varchar 1000, because some emails can be pretty long, and some website have some special emails and they can be so long. So I don't want. So you can change this if you mean they should be smaller, but I take 1000. And we're gonna have a name with varchar 300. Last, what is last name? You're gonna have varchar 300. We're gonna have group varchar 20. We're gonna have user color, what the color the user have when we link it to. And that's most for admins, but this could be a very nice functions. And we're gonna say varchar because we're gonna have something like 100. We're gonna use it in like HTML, you know. And we're gonna have a IP varchar 20, so we're sure that all the IP address can be stored. And we're gonna have close it. That will say if the user closed the account. This should have an integer of 1. We're gonna have ban it. It should also have an integer of 1, and we should also have a avatar, you should have a value of 1000, because we're gonna do the name of the avatar very converted, so it's very hard to get the same password, and it's also be very hard to just create the same. Okay, now we're gonna have the crops, and we're gonna give it something like 12. Okay, we're gonna put all the permissions right into here, but first we're gonna create an ID like in the beginning, and this is gonna be primary. We're gonna have a username, because we also should have the user. We're gonna have a group, yes, and that should be on 300, and we're gonna have group permissions, and the first one will be on the group should write an article, and we're gonna add more functions to this here, but that is what we're gonna use first. That's gonna be 10. Oh no, sorry, this should be an integer, and this should be 1. Because it should be 1, you can create an article, 0, you can't. And that is the same with all other permissions. I don't think you're gonna coming to use far more in this right here, but we also gonna have, oh sorry, let's change it to create article. Good. And now we're gonna edit article, delete article, edit comment, 1, delete comment, 1, and also create comment. That's the thing, like in right here, you can edit it, you can use it, and all that stuff. And there's also get a use bb count code 1. You should have some more views, let's say 5. Wide chain site information, chain layout, is higher than, and I'd say we not should use larger more, but that's not true. We should use it right here, because it should get a rank system. So they will say the rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it should be higher than this. And I think we're coming to use this. I'm not 100% sure, but we created and edit user, and that is edit my user, close my user, and of course you could delete it, so I don't want to change anything with these functions, because that is the user's own choice. And edit all users, where you can edit every single user on the site, but ban all users, delete user, delete all users, That's to say you can delete all users at one time, and that's interchange something. Sometimes you could delete every single one on one time. That will also include yourself. That to say every single user. Delete all groups. Delete group. Edit group. Add group. And so we're also gonna have a is admin, and the last one, no, not more. Good. So we have to do this, the groups and the users. Now we're gonna have site information, and right now we're only gonna have 5. First one, at site information, that will say the information of the the information of the site, ID, and no, we should not have ID, we should have a title, because there's only one site in this right here, and that should be up to 600 in Vacha. We're gonna have logo if the user have a logo, salesman word as to the site, and the description and the owner, that was who owned the site, and also the last one, the group. Group. And yes, we have created our free database, but we need some more. But we're gonna not take them right now, because some of them we're first gonna use later, and I can go many tutorials before we're gonna use the others one. So thank you for watching this tutorial. See you next time.